Hey y'all, good Monday. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? I'm doing good. I just got done with a workout and this is my late day. So this is one of the reasons why I film on Monday. It's because it's my late day, and what that means is I start late, I end late. Boo. Boo to the ending late. If it was an off day, that would be better. But anywho, so I just finished the workout and I had to kind of do some stuff with the money just to kind of see what was going on. Just always kind of making sure that things are flowing right, because you know what? It's Monday, and on Mondays, what do? I talk about my money. So welcome to My Money Monday. Not really exciting this Monday. I think the biggest thing is just going and getting this cash wallet together and just kind of going over some stuff real quick. Okay. So let's go ahead. Let's get the cash wallet going. The first thing I want to do is I want to empty it. And I guess I can do the whole, hey, this is what I spent. But I'm going to tell y'all, yeah, no. But this is what I have left. I don't have much left. That's just the truth. I do not have much left. As of last week, we're going to take it, and it was 9-6. And I do need to owe myself some money because I ended up going to the grocery store. All right, so let's go here. That was Sonic. All right, so out of gas, what do I have? For gas, I had 115. Wow, that went fast. What did I do? What did I do? All right, so we have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, $19. $19, I'm gonna put it all right here. Nothing need, y'all, nothing need. Okay, so $19 for that. Groceries, nothing. So nothing in groceries, nothing in household. Y'all know we already spent that because we bought that vacuum cleaner. Splurge, nothing in splurge. And food and snacks is getting nothing anyway. And you'll see about that come next on Wednesday, actually. Wednesday. You'll see about that on Wednesday. So I have 5 left for the grandbabies. Y'all, I forgot. Man, y'all just don't understand how crazy my budget was. And then, oh yeah, so still haven't gotten this out, but I did give $20 to a homeless guy because I said it's giving. So wherever I give is I give. No, I don't go to church, guys. I do not go to church. No, I don't tithe. I've done all that stuff. I'm one of those individuals that I do believe. We won't get into all that because this is a budgeting channel, but I don't do tithes. So that's it. That's about all. All right, so let's do this here. And basically only had 24 left, and 19 of it is mine. Now, what I plan to do with this money is this. I'm sorry, guys. This money I am going to put here, 10 of this. I was going to let it roll over, but I'm just not going to do that. I'm going to take that 10, put it here to make it 50 so I can color a card. That way, all I have to do is put another 25 in here. So when I do put the 25 in here for the month, that means that I'll have, basically $200. So that's 2 weeks worth of gas. So that's awesome. That is awesome when I'm doing stuff. But I guess, you know what? I filled my tank up like I was supposed to. That's what I did do. And I think when you do that, that's where your money goes. All right, so that leaves me $5, $6, $7, $8, $9. I think I'm just gonna take this and let me see, y'all. Let's see what I can do here, because I was doing 2 months at a time, but I already filled up February, and I'm not going to do March until, actually, I'm supposed to be doing March now, aren't I? So March, April, May, June. Yeah, I am supposed to be filling up March. Oh, man. Well, we'll get that going, I guess. So we'll go ahead and I'll do 4 into March. I'm just going to put this here with a paper clip, guys. I'm not going to worry about the other part. I'll color it in off screen, but first I need to find a paper clip. Y'all going to laugh. Let me tell y'all what I'm about to do. I'm about to put this on here with a bobby pin. Yeah. Look, I keep it real on this channel. I never said I was a cutesy person. Never said it, never said I was, but I am a practical person. Y'all see how that just went on there like that? Yes. So I'll just go ahead and put 7 here, because if I get caught up for the first part of the year, I get caught up. If I don't, I don't. That's the money that I had already given to my daughter for my grandkids, and I'm just trying to fill it back up. But, you know, I have some different plans going on, and y'all gonna hear about them. Okay, so that's it. That's what I did with that money. And now we're into this week. I messed up on my budget, y'all. I messed up. And what I mean by I messed up is, hold on, please. Because for my cash wallet, I normally budget the same thing, okay? I normally budget the same thing for my cash wallet. And what I did was I did not budget for I didn't budget for giving, and I didn't budget for the grandkids, you know? So tomorrow's Tuesday, it's let's say it's date night, but you know, the kids, my God, they have things to do. How dare them? So, but anywho, so I didn't budget properly. So as a result of me not budgeting properly, what I'm having to do is I'm actually having to reduce the gas and the groceries by $20, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I'm going to go ahead and put the full amount into both of the wallets, and then I'm just going to take it out so I can redistribute them into the grandkids and into giving, okay? And I might end up being like short on stuffing these binders because I messed up. So it just is what it is. You make it work, right? All right, so here we go. We have 50. Let's see what we're stuffing. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, so 340. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So 150. I think I'm just going to put that back here because usually when I end up having 150. All right, we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. We have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. Bless Jesus, 52. I know what I did. Now I know what I did. Okay? Because I already pre-recorded a video for Wednesday, and I ended up taking the money out, and I forgot. So 30 out. And I guess I need to put that in there too. So I got to add... Okay, there we go. Sorry, guys. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's get this going. All right. So we have 120 that goes to gas, and that is going to be 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 ones, a 5, 3 tens, 1, 2, 3. That did fall on the floor because I just was all over the place, and 4 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why do I do it like that? Because I'm more apt to spend it the way it's supposed to be spent instead of one lump sum and just try to do everything with it. At 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So now I know what I did do. I have my other sheet over here besides this one, and it helps me as well on what to do. And guys, I think I need a new desk, but I'm too cheap to buy one. If it ain't broke, it just needs to be tightened up. And I'm just not going to do it for right now. 125 goes into groceries. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. They bought lunch for us at work today. 1, 2. So, hey, amen. 1, 2, 3, but I'm still gonna take my food. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So what we have here is 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So 125. Now, mind you, this is 2 weeks worth of stuff. So actually what I'm spending is like $250 a month on food is my go. And real quick, before I do that, I owe myself $30. I need to put this back in the bank. Shorty, what I drank. All right. I know, I have to say that, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, and speaking of that, one thing that I didn't do was take this little raggedy. Well, we'll do that when we get back there. Household still gets 25. It is a buffer for my food. If I do not utilize it, which I may actually just not utilize it. I don't really need anything. I might end up moving that over. So I'm probably going to do some swap adopt money here. All right, so we have, I got 5 ones. I only get 30 for splurge. 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is going to be what I'm going to actually try to spend. 1, 2, for the 2 weeks. Wish me luck. 10, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All right. I really, really do try not to spend the money in the bank, and I'm going to try my hardest. Dining out, that's where I am. Dining out is a no spend. It is a no spend. And what that means is basically, guys, I am not, it's on hold. I am working to lose weight. Dining out is a treat. It is not a necessity. It is not something needed. Y'all need to remember that. Yeah, you can treat yourself, but you don't have to treat yourself to a large meal dining out. You actually can just treat yourself to a nice treat, you know? There you go. That's my thing. No spend. But my dining out is a no spend. So what am I doing with that money? Well, instead of putting it into my, just leaving it in my account as a buffer, I've decided just to save it, you know, because like I told y'all, I love to oversave. So this is on hold. Well, y'all can see that through there. That's on hold. So I'm taking 31s, which I already took the other 31. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I have a feeling I'm going to need those ones, but for right now, these are the 30 ones that get used, and they are going to be, I had, like I said, it's 60. I've already used 30. This is the other 30. So I'm going to be using this in between my dining binder and also just saving it and other stuff. All right, because I want to save and put money in other places, and I'm learning. I'm really, really learning, and I want to thank watching like Lisa Grateful Me. I want to thank watching like Tessa, Budget's the Blessing. All those channels that I watch that take the little challenges and roll them into big challenges. I've really been watching you guys really hard to understand how I can take the money I'm saving in my challenges and just roll them into other ones. And it's helping me. So thank y'all. All right. So my grandbabies, I am going to give my grandbabies $20. I am going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the 20. I'm going to take 20 from gas. I ain't going nowhere anyway this week, but to work. And my tank is on full. I don't know what I did the last 2 weeks, but I must have had a good old time doing it. You know what? Because my grandbabies live in the town over. That's what it is. And I had a good old time with them. All right. So now we got $5 more to have a good old time. All right. Really should have more than that, but they owed me tax. I took my grandparents' tax out of their money. So then I'm not going to get anything for the house. I'm just going to take this amount and I am going to put it here into giving, and I'm going to figure this out. I was supposed to give this money to Stan, and everybody keeps refusing my money. So we have where I live at now. I'm closer to what's called the city part of my town and not the country part. And so, we do have a lot of homeless people more so in the city. So I guess I'll take that money and give it to them. I say that I'm not going to do that. I'm going to find somewhere else to go because I do need to do a lump sum somewhere. My wallet. Y'all see what I did with my wallet? Oh, it's dirty. gonna have to clean that off. I gotta clean a lot of stuff off. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. I forgot to put that money in here. I'm sorry. Let me hurry up. This is why these videos be long, because I just be like, I'm gonna do this fast, and I just be running it. All right, so I'm gonna take my change. I need to do something with this change. My strange change in my change thing. I don't think it's a lot. I guess I'll just keep on saving to the end of the year. I think I've been shaking, y'all. Oh my God, I'm shaking the table. Since I'm not in the house, I don't get to take the change from that man. So, oh well. And all I got is my own change. Oh, and I bought, you know what? The reason why I owe myself this money is because they have a sale over at the store, and I really try to take advantage of those sales, and I ended up buying myself some peanuts. I purchased peanuts. I eat those. It helps me. It helps with satiation. And so the planters were on sale for $2 with a limit of 4. So I went ahead and got all 4 so I could have it. I think it was 3. So I got them. I got the 3 because that was $6. And then I also bought some raisins, so it made it $10 for all of it. So yeah, that's what that was. All right, so this goes away. This is going to be saved into something else. So I'm going to put this over here out of the way so we're not looking. Now, the next thing I need to do is I need to go through, and I'm going to put this over here. I need to go through, and I need to, this is nothing. This is actually garbage. The sinking funds. Now it's time for the sinking funds. Yay. What fun. All right, so I found a way to keep my cat. I'm going to put the calculator over here, and we are going to go ahead and we're going to get started. So I put $25 in the emergency fund every pay now. The emergency fund is just for that, is for emergencies. I know I am saving for other stuff in here that I can pull money from, like the groceries and stuff, but I'm telling you, it's just to have on hand. 9, girl, 9. And the reason why is because things are about to change in how I'm doing my money, and I'm going to have limited access to it, or I'm limiting my access to my money. All right, so we got the emergency fund. We're building this up, and it looks like we should have 150, 75, 80, 1, 2, 3. That's exactly what we have, is 183. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. All right. So car tags. What did I do with car tags? I thought I moved this money. Did I? I should have moved it. Yep. I did. I put it in the account. Car tags, $304. Okay, it's in the car account. I have my Tiny Tuesdays that I do once a month. That money has been designated as the buffer for the car account. All right, why do I do that, guys? You know what? It worked for me back in the day. And that is it. All right, so what do we have here? Maintenance, y'all. I got to get my, It is time, Simba. It is time. So car maintenance gets $30. That's a 20 and a 10. I did get my car cleaned this weekend. Oh, man, it needed it. That guy did a great job. I tipped him. That's what happened. That's where 10 of that money went. I tipped that guy $10 for my, for the car. So pay 18. You know, instead of saving, well, that's okay. The guy did a good job. I'm not going to sit here and be that much of a creep, Tara. 30 plus 280 equals 310. All right, now it's time to get my car fixed. All right, I have to get my car fixed. I need to get my oil changed. I need to get the oil changed and the sunroof fixed. I know y'all, hush. I've been talking about that sunroof. Shh. 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, $310. And that's what it says, 310. You know, hopefully by the time I do this again, it's in 2 weeks, it ain't going. I'm gonna shut up. Medical, I started saving back into medical because I had to pay for, I reimbursed myself for the, oh God, I have an appointment next week. I forgot. Okay, so I reimbursed myself for my dermatology appointment, and $30 is going into medical. So I got to build that back up. It was on hold. I mean, why don't I just leave this off? Because I got issues 9, 5, 25. And I put my paycheck on there, y'all. That's when I got paid. Number 18, we have 30, and that's 113. Because Lord knows, I did hear y'all. I did hear you guys. I read those comments, and thank you for letting me know where I messed up. I did not add correctly in small bites, so I am so sorry, y'all. All right, so we have 50, 70, 80, 90, 110, 10, wait a minute, yeah, okay. 50, 70, 80, 90, 110, 11, 12, 13. So 113. Y'all, I'm thinking about small bites. Okay, so 113. That is good. Now for prescriptions. What am I doing for prescriptions, y'all? I have 277 in there. Do I really need to put anything in there? Yeah, because it's $50. But I'm not running out of the medication. And it's citalopram, that's 90 days. So is the losartan. And they're cheap. And I have to get them through mail order now anyway. So it's gonna be less than $15. What I'm thinking about is not putting money in here this time. So I was going to do 30. I'm just gonna take it and put it over to the side right now. I'll come back to that. Sometimes that's what you do because 277 is enough. One of the issues is one of the medications I take, I only take it like 2 or 3 times a week. The reason I do it is because it just gives me, it's really bad with my blood pressure and headaches. Condo fees, that's always, I got $82. So $82 is a 50, a 20. It's a 50, a 20, a 10, and 2 ones. All right. So, and sometimes you just think through that, guys. This is just what happens. I hope, you know, when I do this, I know I'm long-winded and stuff when I do this. I apologize. But at the same time, I hope you guys are learning something and find a way to do stuff. Or do something different compared to what you're doing. Why some of these sinking funds are important. The main reason for the sinking funds for me and why they're important for me is because it helps to not have all this come out at one time. I would have spent this money throughout the year doing stupid stuff. That's why I have all these little buckets. I know they're called funds, but you know, buckets, whatever. I have all these little buckets because that way it limits me from doing stupid stuff. All right, so I have 1,000, 150, 200. So that's 1,200. 1,250, 1,270, 1,290, 1,300, 1,310, 20, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. So we got, and this is in the bank. Shorty, what you drank? Okay, so we got 1,336. That's good. That is correct. Professional development, is that on hold? Hold, please. Yes, it is, because I have 603 here. With what's in the bank, I have enough to cover my, what is that thing called, y'all? My DEA. And in fact, once my year hits at this job, I'm going to renew my DEA license and get my money back. So the great thing about this is, for the DEA license, I actually get that money back. And I'm happy. And I have one more thing that I want to get back from them as well. So I have up to 1,000 that I get to reimburse. Actually, that's different from the CNUs. The DEA, they pay for anyway. So then that money is going, pardon me guys, is going to go back into the bank too. So this is nice. I don't want to put it on my card. I want to pay my card. Well, I'm going to put it on my card, but I want to pay my card off. And I still want to get my money. Extra groceries gets a 10 and 3 ones. 10, 1, 2, 3. I got some extra money here. Hey. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So we got 9. We have 9. We have 525. This is pay and number 18. All right, I gotta get ready to get on up and through. I gotta get to work. All right, so $73. $73 is what I should have. This 30 is gonna go over there. Whatever I don't use, guys, is going back into the bank. I know. I hope I got you saying, Shorty, what you drank. Y'all, look, you can take the girl out the ghetto, but you can't take the ghetto out the girl sometimes. Leave me alone. So we got 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, 70, 1, 2, 3. So we have 73. We have $73. All right. Why do I limit my grocery bill? Because y'all, we in the midst of trying to lose weight. Let me tell you what, and this is what I think I'm going to go up on, because my husband, yeah, I know y'all, shh, we'll talk about that later. But anyway, Stan has, he's on a GLP-1, and which is really good for him. It's great. It's working. And he gets it from Noom. I've also seen one like Go. I know these things are compounded, so you don't get the full strength of it, but it makes it more, oops, I'm sorry guys. It makes it, let me make sure y'all are still in, yeah, there we go. It makes it more affordable. So let me hurry up because I done ran my mouth. It's 25 minutes. Why don't y'all, I need to do a buzzer. All right, so am I putting anything in self-care? Am I? No, I might put that $30 in there. Let's come back to that, okay? So we have miscellaneous. No, I even have this. That's right, I added those to that. So I have miscellaneous. So what's going to miscellaneous? We have $12 going to miscellaneous. 1, 2, that's it. I do have some extra money. Oh, okay. So I did take out what is this? Extra money. I'm just gonna put it in something. All right, so $12 pay 18.95. I'm sorry. But I limit the amount of money I have for groceries because then it makes me stick to my diet. Psychologically, when you want to lose weight, you really do have to do certain things. It's not just about diet and exercise. There's other habits that you have got to change in order to make it successful for yourself. And if you know that you buy certain things, then you just gotta, change your money habits around it too. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 85, 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So $98, that is correct. All right, so let's do this real quick, okay? All right, let's see what I have left. I'm gonna put this, I don't know what I did. I counted my money wrong, y'all. Because the rest of it is, let's see what we have. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 105. $105. I want to put 20 into self-care, okay? So I'm going to put 20 into self-care. Pay number 18. 25. I'm glad I said that. Oh, I gotta make another note. Okay, massage with massage envy. This is real life, dude. This is real life. That's what Amanda says. This is real life. Like, I'm on here with y'all and I just remember stuff and I got to write down because if I don't, I won't. So we got 20, 40, 65, 71. All right. So I'm going to put that. Let me put 20 in. I want to put 20 into shopping around or shopping funds, my after the holiday shopping funds, because it's coming. I'm sorry. I buy little things. What I do is I put 20 in here. What I do is I put I buy little things that I can give to the medical assistants for either Christmas or for the next year. And I hold on to them because that stuff stays good for a year. I have 120. So I've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 105, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And the stuff stays good for a year. And I can give it to them. And, because all of them are wonderful. They're all wonderful. Even the ones that ain't. They're still good. They help out. They help each other out. They help me out because I can be the most. All right. So we have 20, 40, 50, 65. That is going back to the bank. Or is it? I think this is my Christmas money for next week. Honestly, I forgot to take out for it. So yes, this is the Christmas money. So y'all see how much? I only got $65 to save. Oops, sorry. I only have $65 to save for next week. I keep on messing y'all up. I hope y'all not too crooked. I only have $65 to save for Christmas next week. So this is my Christmas fund. So that's good. All right. So oh my God. Bless my heart. Okay. So here we go. This is my savings so far for the month. I just wanted to kind of go over this. One of the reasons why I'm tracking all of this, the money that I'm taking out and the different things I'm putting it into, is because come 2026, this is going to change. And hopefully next week, since I'm not getting paid, I'm able to talk to you a little more about what I plan to do if I have it more organized. If not, I'm just going to go over my cash wallet and my expenses. Y'all don't really care about my expenses. Y'all would like to know more about my plans, if anything. But I also go over my expenses because, like I said, I don't do much. But anywho, so I'm looking at the different things that I'm doing. You know, I think this is going to be my last year for this Christmas countdown. Probably most likely is going to be my last year for the Christmas countdown. I'm going to try and do something all year for Christmas. As far as travel, same thing. I kind of started this at the last minute because I wasn't sure about stuff. So more than likely, I'm going to figure out kind of like how much I need and then just save up to that point. Splurge, that's a sinking fund. I'm still going to continue to save into that. I guess I need to come down here to things like the adulting. I'm still going to save into that because, things are still up in the air, but I want to make sure I have the money to cover my share of the expenses for the house. One of the things is coming up with a truce for right now. Things are going differently, and how things are parenting in the house as well with the kids, and different things are going on. I don't know if things are going to calm down. We just have to see, because we have things every 2 to 3 months with the one kid that's still at the house. The other kid, I don't think is coming back to the house. He won't be back to the house. Anyway, so it makes it different. It makes a turn of events for what's going on. And what I mean by that is this money that I was actually going to use to help with the house. I'll probably actually end up saving this now for something else. Mainly because we are going to be taking it's just a low interest rate, guys. And I'm probably going to start picking up some locums after my 4 years, which is in August of next year. So that means I'll be reestablishing my base next year, and then I will be kind of traveling outside of the state. And the reason I want to do that is because I am working now to grow my retirement. My whole thing for 2026 is to start growing my retirement. So anywho, I'll talk about that later. So same thing, kitty litter, occasions, that's going away. Kitty litter's going away. Occasions is going away because I'm going to save a set amount, put it in an account, and I'm just going to go from there. All right, we have these year-long community ones that I'm doing. Save with Judy, Lisa Grateful Me, the 2025 collab with all the ladies, that's going to go away. So let's see, my grandkids activity binder, that's going away. I'm not going to be doing that, no cheer, anything like that. I already talked to my daughter and my son-in-law. They was like, I don't know why you're doing it anyway. I was like, hush up. So, so that's it. So far for this month, I've taken out between my paycheck, which is, this is what this is, and just the money to save for the other things is $1,509. And that's $1,509 that like I said, I'm going to be doing some other things with it. So we'll talk about that next week. So stay tuned for next week so I can give y'all a tentative plan for what I'm going to be doing, for 2026, because next year's the year of growth. Last year was the year of death. This year was the year of I don't know. I guess figuring out what the next step was. And, I'm behind the 8 ball on my retirement. God bless. Everything goes. Y'all don't pay no attention to that. God bless. Everything goes to plan. Get to live until a certain age, all that other stuff. And no catastrophes that occur because of people in office. I just may be able to, build this retirement that I want. So we got 65. So 65. So we're going to subtract 65. And then I'm going to add 65. So subtract 65 from the sinking funds from pay. Because I want to do this right. But then I'm going to add, so it doesn't change anything. Watch me add this wrong and not come up with the same number, y'all. I can't even put the right number in there. Minus 65, 1444. Okay, y'all, I'm just adding 65 back. Okay, 1509. Because we all know I can't add even with a calculator. All right, so, and this one's going to go into Christmas. Oops, spell it right, girl. All right. Okay, guys. So that's it. That's all I got. I want to thank you guys for being here. I want to thank you guys for sticking through this video, seeing what I have to offer. Have you started working on your plans for 2026? Kind of like what you're going to do, how you're going to maneuver and possibly change the way that you are looking at how you save money and how you're going to save your money and where it's going to go. So, guys, I want to thank you for being here, stopping by, seeing what I have to offer. Don't forget, if you like this type of content, don't forget to comment below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, turn on those notification bells, and I'm going to see you in my next video. I'm going to stand up. Let's see if I can do it without falling. And whoa, back again. Obviously, my balance sucks. Toodles, guys.